So, Jessie Bates, a great story. He's a Fort Wayne Community School product. All of his schooling, he attended Fort Wayne Community School, starting at Haley Elementary School. Then he attended Blackhawk Middle School and then Snyder High School. He attended school just down the street from Snyder, where he could walk to school. As a middle school student, participated in all kinds of athletic activities. He was a football player, basketball player, track athlete, baseball player, just loved competing in sports. And it was during his middle school time that really, made some strong connections with his teachers. Upon attending Snyder High School, we got to know him very well. Worked with him for, all 4 years that he was here. Met he and his mom, during their freshman year. We do a home visit where we, visit the families at their house. And at that point you knew, strong, supportive mother. And she was gonna do everything that she could to support him to achieve academically. But school wasn't, easy for him. It didn't come naturally. He had to be pushed. He had to, work through some habits that weren't conducive to him being a great student. And the tutelage that he got in middle school and high school from those teachers really allowed him to succeed academically. But it didn't start out that way. And then on the football field and athletic field, he continued to participate in 3 sports, which is rare. He's a 3-sport athlete. Played football in the fall, basketball in the winter, and baseball in the spring, and did that at a high level. But also wasn't one of those kids that as a sophomore was, on the grand stage and competing at the varsity level in all those sports. He kind of paid his dues, and through his maturation process physically, became a varsity player during his junior seasons and excelled. Continued to develop and become a good player, not just because of his God-given talent, but because of his work ethic. I would say that every coach that worked with him would describe him as a great teammate. Cared about his teammates, was not a selfish player, but rather a selfless player that was a great teammate. Helped other players on the team get better as well as he, and was a great representative of his family, was a great representative of his school, and a great representative of Fort Wayne Community Schools in Fort Wayne during his time there in high school. He is just completing his 4th season with the Cincinnati Bengals. During his time with the Bengals and as a professional athlete, he has not changed a bit. He's very proud of his Fort Wayne heritage. Very proud anytime he gets the chance to talk about his growing up in Fort Wayne and the things that he learned through all of his experiences here in Fort Wayne. But I know he's very proud to be a Fort Wayne Community School student, and a lot of what he uses today comes from the mentorships that he received during his elementary, middle school, and high school days, in Fort Wayne Community Schools.